November 28th, 2001, Wednesday. Today sucks already, and it's just now noon. I kept waking up all night and morning, so I was tired as hell when I had to get up. Alarm was set for 10 a.m., didn't get out of bed till 10:55 a.m. I was running 5 minutes behind, but I got stuck behind the railroad crossing and had to take the long way around. Now I'm at work, alone, and in the box office, and it fucking sucks. The radio we had in here is gone. Apparently it belonged to a mod, a guy who worked here and then went away to college. I guess he came back and got it when he was in town for Thanksgiving. I keep thinking about what happened between Marilyn and I last night. It was so nice. I never thought I was ever going to be with her like that again. We were touching and hugging and flirting all night at the concert. It felt like nothing had changed. She felt this too. But things have, she said. At many points throughout the night, I had the feeling we were going to sleep together, and I kept thinking that I should refuse. Then the time came, and I couldn't and didn't want to. I asked her if this is what she wanted. Yes, she said. I feared she, like I, was just horny and would eventually grow to regret this. We won't. Afterwards, maybe even during, we were talking about how it won't change a thing. The really fucked up part was that while in mid-coitus, we talked about the things we did with other people. It was awkward to hear her talk about doing things with other guys, yet I kept asking questions. She told me that with the one guy it didn't feel right, and that this other guy she had only made out with felt as if he liked her because he wanted her to do stuff, not that he liked her and liked doing stuff with her. I took Marilyn home, driving through Old Town and all that, which I wrote about before, but what I forgot to mention in last night's entry was that I got pulled over, right in front of Will's house, no less. It broke my record. Not really, but almost. I've never been pulled over in Lenexa, but I guess I have twice now. I just have never gotten a ticket so far. I guess I was going 45 and 35 down by 83rd and Lackman and then failed the signal when turning onto left onto 79th. I went to 79th because I wanted to cruise longer to hear the rest of the song that was playing. The cop asked me, "Where are you coming from?" And I answered, "Oh, I just dropped my girlfriend off and I'm going home." I did not realize what I said until I got home. I called Marilyn my girlfriend. I had before. It's just usually I correct myself. With the cop, I didn't. Nothing big, just interesting. She just did still feel like my girlfriend. Weird. Marilyn told me something funny. She asked if I wanted her to make my ego bigger. I said, as if it needs help. She told me my dick was bigger than the other guys. Good to know. I really don't care. Not that I'd be offended if his was bigger, or that I would ever use that against him. It's possible I prefer to never. If possible, I prefer to never meet either of them. I don't think I'd have a chance to anyway. I much prefer the ostrich syndrome. If I don't see them, they aren't there. 20 minutes until I get off from work. I got a break from box at about 3:15 p.m. and I grabbed my Newfound Glory tape in my truck and took a CD player from upstairs into the box office. So far, I've listened to that tape 1.5 times. It took about 3 hours, probably a little less, but I completed Cinephile's issue 5. It was almost like doing 2 issues. There's 2 pages and 6 frames with a bunch of smaller frames within. It is not a funny one. It's more about life and how things change. It's not too bad. I tried to make my writing readable. It's sad that people like my comics but always ask, "What's that say?" Fuck it. Got home and ate, called the guys, but nothing cooked. So I watched TV and went and rented some DVDs. I got Maid, Cecil B. Demented, and Wag the Dog. Maid, I've already watched twice, and it was very good. I really like swingers, so there you have it. End quote. I'm ready for my close-up Cecil B. Demented film.